Welcome to another Friday Fights. This is Cryptcast. I'm Mike.
I'm Brian.
And I just broke all the momentum I started with. To talk about two great books that we had this week.
Fantastic
Whoa,
books.
buddy. We got a couple of new fights. We got two books. We start with Titans, number 30, Cyborg Vs Swamp Thing, by John Layman and Pete Woods. It was okay.
Who'd you have out of that one? Do you have Swamp Thing?
I think so. Clearly the wrong pick.
Clearly the wrong pick.
Thoughts?
I don't know. They were 1-for-1, and I don't think they really finished the third match because Swamp Thing kind of is like, hey, you beat all my avatars. Clearly you're the guy. Go do the thing. And I don't know.
I think it's the second best match we've seen. I think it's better than the Superman Captain Atom.
Agree to disagree. I don't feel like it's any of them have really been high up there except for Aquaman and Hawkman.
I'm just saying, for
me.
what we have, I think this is the second best fight. There was strategic planning. Like Cyborg came in hot, and he just annihilated Swamp Thing off the rip.
Yeah,
Swamp Thing was using that round as kind of to feel out Cyborg, and he did it. Then he killed Cyborg, digested him inside of a carnivorous plant version of him.
I wish they would let Cyborg shine that much in Justice League titles, like when he was part of the Justice League, and now he's demoted back to being a Titan again.
Yeah, The last round is the weird one, right?
Oh, the Zatanna Harley. Oh, the last round of them.
Yeah, we'll move on to that after. Just because Cyborg has this Hulkbuster version of himself, right? Powered by friendship. And Swamp Thing...
Pantheon processor.
Yeah.
He's G6. G6 is on the way.
But, and Swamp Thing just I'm the avatar of Earth. I'm connected to the green. I'm everything. And he just, split off into all the different versions of himself. But then, with the power of friendship, Cyborg took them all out. Because his robot suit has, arrows and Eskrima sticks and lassos.
All the Titans.
Yeah.
All Titans represent.
Claws.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was a little hokey. But so Cyborg is able to whittle Swamp Thing down to one thing, and Swamp Thing goes, hey, you go forward with that sort of, that heart and that vibe, and I'm going to be behind you. I think you can do it. Swamp Thing realized he was beat, and then had a nice little, handoff, which felt really weird. And I still think Swamp Thing should have won.
When you just compare tech versus the green nature, there's no way he loses. But on the other side of that, I kind of feel like if Vic progresses in this, it makes sense. Part of him is boom tube technology with all the rewrites they done to him.
Right.
He has a place in this story.
Yes.
But that being said, I don't think they're going to give him more than this. Maybe he progresses another round. He would be the horse I would back if I was going to let him move forward.
Sure.
I would try to.
It's you bring that up because in the first round when he wins, he's like, something's coming at me with vines and thorns. I'm a cyborg. This is going to do anything. This is going to be, easy. And he just blasts him. And then, that gets thrown in his face, obviously, in the next round. But yeah, I get it. The thing is, Swamp Thing's a fucking god.
Right. and that's the angle I come out with him, where it's he can do amazing things like growing back from a leaf or a blade of grass or some shit like that. Or
splitting off into all the myriad versions of himself right in front of Cyborg.
Yeah. I was impressed with the speed that he was able to do that. I would think the green takes time to grow and bullshit and draw energy and whatever. The fact that he was able to make avatars that quickly was impressive.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely mad at the issue. I just don't think
yeah, it could have been more.
Yeah, it could have been more.
Definitely could have been more.
But I think overall this entire event could have been more.
Do you mean the fight month or the event itself?
The event itself. It's already letting me down. Wonder Woman Lobo was horrendous.
Sure.
That should have been one of the best books of the year.
It's literally up to the writers and what they do.
I know, and they dropped the ball. It should have been one of the best issues of the year. It should have been the most iconic feminist icon whooping the shit out of the most misogynistic piece of shit. It should have been a feel-good comic, and it was not a feel-good comic.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good. Speaking of,
which also did not feel good.
Yeah, the other fight for this week is Harley Quinn vs. Zatanna 1 by Leah Williams and Mirka Andolfo. What was happening?
I don't know. Who is that Zatanna?
Right. Because it wasn't.
Right.
Zatanna
is a confident...
I read Zatanna books.
She is. Yeah, right, yeah.
I don't read Harley books. Okay, she's just straight up breaking the fourth wall now. Is she Deadpool / She-Hulk? Because she just straight up doing that now. Like, they're doing the Deadpool thing where, like, who are you talking to? She's like, nobody.
I don't know, because I'm not reading her regular book, and I haven't read her regular book in quite some time. I thought they had, like, taken a serious tone recently.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, it's.
But yeah, they did it in the whole thing.
We had never went that far in my reading, so I didn't know we had gotten there. So, boo.
Isn't it hysterical, the whole, like, breaking the fourth wall thing? Because, like, there's whole generations of people that think, like, this is Deadpool's gimmick and it's Deadpool's shtick, and they're going to be people...
He's the ones who got famous for it.
I know, but there are people that are going to sit there and go, oh, Harley's copying Deadpool, and it's like, don't worry, you're all copying She-Hulk.
Yeah. She innovated, but Deadpool took over the shtick. Like, it's his shtick. Like, she still does it, but he's the one who does it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't understand what the fuck was going on with Zatanna. She was just like, hey, Harley, hey, it's cool, we're battle buddies, blah, blah, blah. And then I will give the strategy of Harley cracking Zatanna in the throat so she can't use magic.
Yeah,
Smart.
right off the cuff, that was like the first move. It's what you do. You take out her power, which...
But then, it was just a giant shit show after that. Mm-hmm. It was stupid. Mm-hmm. It was stupid. It was... like, Zatanna was, like, obstinately not wanting to use magic.
Yeah, and it's funny, too, because Harley's taking this position of, I was never going to win. I was clearly outmatched.
They had the same... This was a more dramatic moment at the end of the book, but it was a similar thing between Harley and Zatanna as between Swamp Thing and...
Yeah, which is why both of these books coming out is like a double don't feel
good.
Yeah. You know?
But this was more like, I'm holding your body versus theirs was a handshake. I'm holding your body, and she's like, and you have to use that rage. Like, I was inspiring you. I was never going to win. It's like, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about?
If I win. And it's like, stop.
I'm sorry. Also,
but you don't, like, you have... So, the surprise would be that opening volleys, Harley cracks her in the throat and takes the magic out of. So you have the underdog come out strong, and instead of surprising you and having Harley by some miracle pass and beat Zatanna.
No, I'm glad that didn't happen. I would be more mad, and that's not just from favoritism for Zatanna. This is like, there's no way she could have won, just her power sets, man.
Well, I mean, if you have Zatanna taking this weird noble thing and not
also
using her magic.
She didn't like get like a re-up. She didn't change her form. She didn't heal. She was like I got cracked in the throat and I'm fucked the whole thing. Like,
I was waiting for her to do like the like confident sorceress and like the blue and white or purple and white robe with the red snake on the head.
She was written so
poorly.
Not her.
Yeah, not her.
It was wild.
Yeah, she was not confident.
She was like, I've never killed anybody. Like, she was very just kind of like standoffish, like mousy kind of Zatanna up until the end. And she's like, oh my god, I killed her. Ah!
You know, and she was in, Justice League Dark. Like, she's used to all this, like
I said, she's
being around evil stuff.
She may have never actually killed anyone ever, but she's still super confident in what she does.
Right.
It was very frustrating.
It was extremely frustrating. I did not feel good. And the fact that it was like Harley pulls this, like, I was never going to win, but I wanted to inspire you to be better. Like, it's like, what do you, Zoom now? Like, this is all the...
I did appreciate the Harley digging hard into Zatanna, using that, like, the I'm a psychologist, like, I know intimate details about you and I'm gonna get in your fucking head. Like, you're just a little girl standing in your daddy's shadow. You're just a little girl standing in your ex's shadow. Like, you're blah, 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 like, really like breaking her down.
I hate the Zatanna John Constantine thing so much.
Whatever.
I know, but it's just like, it's something that was like, oh, remember when that happened? No, you don't, because it didn't happen. But we're going to act like it did. It's like, just keep adding bullshit into people's histories.
That's what happens
after the fact.
That's what happens over time. That shit happens.
Yeah.
Just the way it is. I don't mind it, because it makes sense. It makes sense they would have at least a quick, like, hey, we had a 2-week relationship.
Sure.
You know, something like that. And it's one of those things that never goes away because everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
So it's constantly being brought up.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. Since when were Harley and Zatanna very good friends?
I'm sure at some point.
I can't remember. Again, I don't read Harley, so maybe in one of her books. But
at this point, I'm convinced there's no heroes and villains as far as the DC women go. The DC women are all on their own team. They kind of like...
They all hang out together?
Yeah, they kind of forgive transgressions or whatever when it's time to hang out. No, Harley's been a bird of prey. Zatanna's never been a bird of prey.
No.
Yeah, so like if they had pulled that angle with like Batgirl, a Canary, or any,
I was trying to think of any connection other than like I know this person and I know this person, and like they know each other like through somebody, but like I can't think of...
Everyone knows everyone through Batman.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. He is the center of the universe.
So with that, yeah, it was just it wasn't for... I don't know. I don't think it was as bad as Wonder Woman Lobo, but it's pretty fucking close. And I'm going to tell you, I don't like Mirka Andolfo's art.
I like it a lot of the time. This was bad.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was like blurry cartoon. Just action smears.
Yeah.
Disproportionate chaos.
Yeah, I would put it close. I would say it's not quite as bad as Wonder Woman Lobo, but pretty close.
Given artwork, I would say worse. I'd rather look at Lobo Wonder Woman than this.
I mean, that had like 5 artists in it, so...
Yeah. I'm just saying. Like, not big wins. Not big wins.
No, it's not something to get excited about this week. And then a couple more pages of backup, dealing with Booster Darkseid. He kills World Forger.
Yeah, in the last issue or whatever, he did that.
Yeah. And then he's going to I'm going to open the rift.
Ha, 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 I'm going to do bad stuff. And then Grodd comes back and whoops his ass, which is fun. I like Grodd. I've always liked Grodd.
I think Grodd's coming in, like, hot, too. He's just like, I'm not, well, I have power, because he beats him up physically. And now he's trying to drive Darkseid out of Booster's mind with the telepathy.
Right.
Which is like, all right, cool, awesome. I dig it. And that's where we end. It's just like Booster on his knees holding his head. And Gorilla God going, wah, 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 wah. All right, so that's another 2 out of the way.
Yeah, so we're up to round 5 is completed.
So we need 6, 7, and 8?
6, 7, and 8.
So who do we have left?
Flash, Jay Garrick versus Guy Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
Lex Luthor versus the Demon.
Yep.
And of course, Red Hood Joker is 8. Of course, they're gonna make you wait.
Yeah, make you wait. That's because that's the one they've been putting the previews in for every book.
Yeah.
So we've got those 3 left. Your answer last time was Red Hood Joker. I'm assuming it's gonna be the same this time as far as like who you're looking forward to.
Yeah, I mean, I think, and that's the problem. That's why this shit's so disappointing. Every one of these matchups, every one of these pairings has potential to be very entertaining. Guy Gardner being a belligerent jerk-off to this old man classic hero, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, if Jay's just, like, running past him, telling him to watch his mouth and have some respect, and, you know, like, that's the kind of shit, you know? And the same thing with, like, Lex and Demon, like, stop talking in rhymes, you're driving me nuts, like, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like every one of these stories could have been epic.
I think the 3 we're looking at coming up, I think, have some of the most potential to be good.
Yeah.
Right? Because Jay and Guy have kind of the same thing going on that Hawkman and Aquaman did, right? I think we've mentioned that before. Mm-hmm. Joker Red Hood is just like, we get to see some catharsis or a rehashing of a murder, and it'll be fun either way. And then Demon just brings this chaos element to a book that, again, I don't want to read him rhyme, but I'm sure it'll make the fight interesting because you're talking about magic versus technology.
So we're gonna have Superman versus Aquaman?
We're probably not gonna have one-on-one fights. We're probably gonna end up having another like event thing. Remember, I don't know yet. We're probably going to have like
they gave us a goddamn bracket. Use the bracket.
They didn't use it the first time round.
I know.
We're probably going to have a event like that, and then the last match will probably be a fight. That's my prediction.
I hope not. Stick to the bracket. Do the bracket. That's what I fucking signed up to see. That's what I wanted to see. Mm-hmm. You know, because like Superman versus Aquaman probably pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And then you would have Cyborg versus Wonder Woman. Sorry, Vic. And then you'll have Zatanna versus
Joker or Red Hood. Zatanna stands a chance of getting pretty far.
For both of them, yeah. Like, both of those should be a cakewalk for her if she's written like Zatanna.
Hey, Zatanna, who'd you have to fight? A couple of regular people?
Yeah.
I had to fight a fucking robot.
Like, she gets to use her magic. She just, like, go to sleep. Like, no bullets.
Yeah.
Like, what,
or, explode.
Yeah. Like, any of that shit, you know? And then it would be either Jay or Guy versus Lex the Demon. Mm-hmm. I think Guy has to win because I think Guy has to antagonize Lex. I think like that.
You think that's what's going to happen
in order to make that entertaining? Mm-hmm. You know, because like the Lex fighting Jay Garrick's not going to be like that's not going to be fun. I don't want to see that.
No, yeah, not so much. But what about Demon versus Guy? Because you see Guy fly off the handle, he'll turn into a Red Lantern. He'll be like, my second force, it's fucking Red Lantern.
Yeah.
Now.
That's cool too. I wasn't even thinking about that. Like any of Guy's forms, he could have the red and green ring.
I could almost guarantee Guy is going to have a red ring in this fight coming up.
I'll take that as long as he doesn't turn into the Warrior.
I mean, anything can have it.
See, like, if the bracket broke down to him fighting Lobo, he would have to be the Warrior because he fought. I think they fought at that time.
Yeah. So it's a lot of disappointment, a lot of potential coming up though. A lot of potential.
I don't want cop outs. I don't want you do it better than me. I don't want this shit. Like they need to take it. The whole point of this story so far has been, Clark, you're an epic failure because you're too nice. Be mean, be tough.
Yeah, take
you
it
have
serious.
to kill people, take it serious.
Yeah, man up.
And other people aren't. So it's already just like, you're killing me. Like, you needed to sit everybody down and be like, listen, none of you are friends. We're all fighting to the death.
Yeah. It just feels like everyone's treating the stakes like they're not, like, world-ending.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, Cyborg had a little bit of that kind of monologue. Like, you're a superhero. You're used to fighting other heroes. Mind control, this or that happens, and you know what? You pull your punches because at the end of the day, we're all on the same side.
But that's what I'm saying.
And then he murders Swamp Thing.
And he swaggered
Vic
he had a very cool Batman-esque inner monologue. And stepped up and did the thing immediately. Yeah, immediately.
Vic got it. Yep. Vic knows the program. Mm-hmm. Swamp Thing knew the program too. Right. He just knew when he was beat.
Right.
So they got it. They know. So Zatanna was just like, we're gonna be buddies.
Aquaman, Hawkman, and Swamp Thing, Cyborg have been the two best issues, hands down.
Yep.
I wasn't as disappointed with Superman and Captain Atom as you were. I thought it was still pretty good.
Yeah, there's good stuff in there. It just wasn't the best one.
Harley Zatanna was a complete letdown.
Yep.
Wonder Woman Lobo, I will be mad about that forever.
Okay.
Forever. Uh-huh. I will forever be pissed off, and I can't even believe that was written by Jolie Jones. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, everyone's got an off day.
Yeah, no one bats 1,000, but this is the woman who wrote Lady Killer.
Yeah.
Kill that piece of shit.
Sure. But yeah, so we got potential going forward. Do you have one of the three that you think will be the best?
One of the three left?
One of the three, which one do you think will be best?
I want Joker and just Red Hood to be the best.
Well, of course, but which do you actually think will be the best?
I think if one surprises me, it's better than Red Hood Joker. It'll be Flash Green Lantern. I hate Lex. I don't enjoy anything I've ever read.
I'm going to shift because I think I landed on Flash Green Lantern last time. I'm going to go ahead and go against instinct, and I'm going to say Demon Lex because again, Demon being an agent of chaos could really fuck up Lex's day and make it very interesting.
Yeah,
because Demon's also smart.
Yes,
so he could fuck with Lex
and really cruel.
And really shove it in his face.
Yeah, someone that matches cruelty.
Right. I would just want to see someone take a chunk out of Lex. You know, not physically, but like emotionally, or like really get into his psyche.
Yeah, I'd like to see Lex not make it.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
He's
going to though.
I know, but I would like to see him not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So,
where do the brackets extend? No. So Wonder Woman would fight Cyborg.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to see who wind up fighting Lex because.
Lex would be Guy or Jay.
Or Jay.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep. So that's it for this week. Unfortunately, not a whole lot to rave about.
Yeah, not great.
Hopefully next week will be the one. I'm thinking next week we're gonna get Lex. And, I don't know. I have to check the release, but I'm thinking Lex and Demon and Guy and Jay, and we'll probably get Joker, Red Hood on its own.
Yeah, on its own. The last week. Yeah.
So until then.